Namaste. Hi, my name is Leanne Peters and I'm the founder of Temple of Balance and also the creator of Temple of Balance Oracle cards. These are my second deck out and they only came out in December. They were released worldwide on December the 2nd, 2011. I don't know if I can really hold them up with one hand, but we'll see how we go. So these are the cards. They were all created by me. I did all of the artwork and I did all of the graphics. It comes with a guidebook here, 72 pages with more information. I don't know if you can see, it's a bit bright, but with more information about the cards and how to work with them. They also come in a sacred box, so a really nice sturdy sacred box for you to store your cards, which is always a really good idea so they don't get damaged, and you can take them and share them when you go to your meditation classes or whatever you do. So I've had 2 requests to share more about how to work with the Oracle cards and to talk more about power animals. And I thought, well, what a better way to do it than to talk about them both together, because the Temple of Balance Oracle cards are our guidance from our friends in spirit, but they actually consists of quite a lot of power animals. So animals like owl, we've got 2 owls, elephant, there's eagle and hawk, and I forget off the top of my head now, panda. Lots of different power animals and spirit guides and crystals and other things like some letting go cards. We've also got star beings as well and twin flames. But these cards just amaze me with their accuracy, and there's nothing nicer than doing readings with your own cards, I must say, because you really get to explore them deeper. And because I created the cards like this drawing you see behind me, that's going in my next deck of cards called Speed of Light Oracle, but they're in creation. They'll be out later in 2012. But they're so easy to use. They have some words down the bottom for you to connect with. There are also more in-depth words in the book, but they really encourage you, or I'm encouraging you really, to connect with them with your intuition. So using the book and the writing on the cards to start with is fine. There's no problem with that at all. But if you really want to connect deeper with the cards and learn more about them and really sort of strengthen your connection so you can get more out of them and get more guidance for yourself and for people you may be reading for, then start not looking at the book and start looking at the cards, looking at the drawings and what the animals mean to you. So if there's an animal, for example, like elephant, then we look at the picture when you start to fine-tune your intuition with the cards. Now, the elephant has got, of course, a trunk and a really large ear. Well, ears, but one that we can see. When this card comes up, sometimes I'm really drawn to those senses, and it feels sometimes like it's talking or encouraging the person who's having the reading or myself to really open up my senses and really pay attention to what's going on around me. Now, maybe elephant might mean something special or specific for you, and those memories that you have through your experience or through your learning, through your wisdom, you can call on those when you're doing readings. So you'll have that thought just pop into your mind, or you may be drawn to a part of the drawing. Like owl here. So owl can be quite a specific spirit guide or power animal that works with people. So owl, with all these words aside, may mean something specific for you, and please draw on that guidance and that experience that you have. Let me see what other cards I've got in here. Now, I've also got a second owl in this pack called the barn owl, and the barn owl, I just love when this card comes up, because it talks about the opening of the person, whoever's having the reading, of their psychic abilities. And depending on what card's around it, it can be really interesting to see what comes up. And that takes me on to another topic with the card layout, with the spread that you do. Have fun. Don't limit yourself to 1 card or 3 cards. I really like to lay the cards out according to my intuition. So I usually shuffle them and I just lay them out, sometimes in a fan across with some cards down, sometimes in a shape of like the letter Z or something like that. And then turn the cards over and really pay attention to the cards that are next to each other, or groups of cards, because they enhance each other and they tell us a story of whatever it may be that's coming through, but they do connect together. So that's one, it doesn't matter what card deck you're using the cards together like that to tell you a story can be a great way to really get to know your cards better and to get to work out what they can do and the messages that they pass on to others. So with all of these animals, and there's the eagle one, with all of these animals, this takes me onto the topic of the power animals and really working with animals in spirit, or animals totems, sometimes they're called, to enhance your life. So the animal totems, or the power animals, I like to call them personally, they're just spirit guides but in an animal form. And their guidance and their help for us personally can be very grounding and very practical, because there is that earthly presence. Some of the spirit guides, especially angelic type beings, they often, the ones that haven't incarnated as well, can be a bit not necessarily off, but their guidance can be very from one perspective, say looking down from spirit, whereas I find the animal guidance tends to be very practical and down to earth, and something valuable that we can use in our everyday life, which to me is what guidance is about. I'm not interested in guidance that is not practical and not something I can do something with here and now. So that's just the way I approach it. But you can meditate. I have recorded a meditation connecting with your power animals, and if you want to be pointed in that direction, just look on this movie. I'll attach it to the messages down there. Also, if you can't find it, just contact me through templeofbalance.com. But you can meditate and connect more with your power animals that way. You can actually go through your everyday life and ask them to join you. So if you find, for example, that magpie or butterfly, if you find magpie or butterfly around you a lot lately, physically, if you're seeing a lot of butterflies or magpies, for example, then there's most likely a power animal around you wanting to work with you. So you can ask or invite butterfly or magpie to come in and help you throughout your day. You can also explore what those animals may mean, and you can just Google the animal and metaphysical properties or something, and you can go to a lot of different websites that have a lot of information about the specific animal, and that will help you understand more why that animal may be around you. And that will also help you with the animals that are in the cards, because you'll get to know the animals more personally. So then you get to recognize when and why they might be coming up in a reading. So the Temple of Balance Oracle cards, they consist of 44 cards, the guidebook and the sacred box, and they are available now worldwide. And I'd really love for you to work with them and try them out for yourselves. You can learn more about them or order them online at oraclecards.templeofbalance.com, and I do ship worldwide. So thank you so much for connecting today, and thank you for being here and exploring the Temple of Balance Oracle cards with me today. Thank you so much. Namaste.